One of the things that I find most interesting about workers' compensation is that at its core, it's incredibly simple. But as you go further beyond that, it becomes more and more and more complex to the point that it becomes overwhelming. Hello, my name is Michael Stack. I'm the CEO of AMAX. And today I want to outline for you the 4 pillars of our best-in-class injury management system. But I don't want to get into any of the complexity that may come along with return to work, an injury response procedure and system, as well as working with your claims handler at your carrier, your TPA, your vendors, or your medical providers. I want to talk to one element, which is communication, which at its core is the simplest aspect of workers' compensation management. And if you do this piece well, it's the blanket that's going to lay over the entire system. And you're at least 50, if not 75% of the way there towards producing those better outcomes for your injured workers and dramatically reducing your work comp costs. So let's talk about these most simple elements of communication that can have the most dramatic results. Now, there's 2 aspects of communication. There's proactive communication and there's reactive. Proactive, of course, the elements that occur before an injury happens. Reactive is those elements that occur after an injury happens. Now, there's a few different things that go into proactive communication, including setting your policies, setting up the elements with your medical providers. But the one that has the most dramatic impact on your employees is extremely simple to set up and will deliver those dramatic results is a simple employer brochure. If you think about majority of your employees, they've never been injured before. They've never had an experience of workers' compensation, and it can seem overwhelming to them. Put in your employee brochure these couple of different elements. What is work comp? Why does it exist? And kind of what are the basics of what happens? We deal with this stuff every day, and most employees have never been injured before. So what is it? Set their expectations as far as what's going to happen. Let them know that you're expected to return to work. Our policy is that we're going to accommodate the vast majority of injuries. So you're expected to return to work, and we expect your cooperation in that as part of our team. We care about you, and we want you back to work. We want you to continue to be productive for yourself and for our organization. And lastly, let them know how they're going to get their medical treatment. Are they able to choose their own doctor? Let them know that they don't have to pay for a deductible. Do you choose a doctor for them? What are some basic information that you can provide to your employees prior to being injured? One of the elements that WCRI noted in this study was that the number one reason why employees hire attorneys is a fear of getting fired. If you let them know that you care about your employees, you want them back to work, this is how you get your treatment, we're going to take care of you, that odds of them hiring an attorney and that claim going off the track becomes significantly lower. Very simple element. Create an employee brochure, disseminate it to your employees prior to injury. Now, let's talk about after an injury occurs. You set this expectation now with your employee brochure. Now, all you have to do is meet that expectation. You have to demonstrate that care to your employees. Get them to that medical treatment as soon as possible. If you let them know you care about you, they're more likely to report the claim right away, more likely to get to that medical provider right away, more likely to get those medical restrictions right away to put them right into your return to work program. So this care is demonstrated through a few different elements. One is letting them know and reminding them what to do at the time of injury. You have a wallet card, you have posters, you have some different communication pieces around the organization, around your office that says what to do. Here's steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Maybe it's also hanging on their lanyard. Something that demonstrates what to do at the time of injury. Now, the next piece here is a get well card / a call / a visit. There's a lot of advancements in our world today. A lot of automation, a lot of predictive analytics, a lot of information that comes from big data. Taking 3 minutes to have the supervisor write and sign a get well card. Hey Tom, we care about you. We're sorry you got injured. We can't wait to have you back. will have more impact than all of the big data in the world on John's emotions, on John's motivation to return back to your company in a return to work program. You give that person a call. You let them know, hey, how you doing? How's everything going? You can assess that person's attitude. You can demonstrate care, and you can get incredible claims management information if their attitude is poor, if they're very frustrated, if they're having a lot of challenges with their medical providers. You can get on top of that right away by giving that person a call or going to visit them at the hospital. Workers' compensation is an incredibly complex system, but at its core, it's incredibly simple. Follow these best practices of communication in order to start you on the path of realizing those dramatic results. Now, for more information, for more details on the entire system of injury management, I encourage you to register for my upcoming training series entitled The Power of One, How Your Impact on Workers' Compensation Will Change Your Career. Again, I'm Michael Stack, CEO of AMAX, and remember, your work today in workers' compensation can have a dramatic impact on your company's bottom line, but it will have a dramatic impact on someone's life. So be great.